Splitting the party. We're about to split this party. That's always good, right? You all level up to level 5.
Oh.
Gosh.
Oh, God. Oh, what would have happened if we hit that last button?
You have no idea.
All right, fair enough.
Greetings. Welcome back to Crucible of Fate. This is episode 7.3. I am your host and killer DM, David Carter. We are switching things up. Rather than making the episodes 2 parts, we're going to try making it 3. So just IAs and a game in each episode, just to kind of make the duration a little bit more digestible and have more content for you guys during the week. If I look a little beleaguered, it's because we just had an amazing escape the room, and we're about to dive into Split the Party. So welcome back. Just remember, if you want to be a contestant on Crucible of Fate, you can go to crucibleoffate.com. You find all of the information that you need to send me your character and apply to become a contestant. There's only a few spots left. I mean, I think technically I'm very close to being full, but I do want to have some backups in case people can't make it. So if you're on the fence, just do it. You got nothing to lose except maybe, a heart attack and some brain cells and things like that. Lastly, I am keeping ads off during the videos because I don't want to annoy the audience of having ads during or before. So if you do want to support the channel, please think about becoming a Patreon subscriber or supporter if you're enjoying Crucible of Fate. I would really appreciate that. Okay, thanks very much. So we're going to jump in and reintroduce you guys to everybody. Top left, we have Josh, who's playing Huron. Then we have Arson, who is playing Torinn. We now have a well-armored Scott, who is playing Forfax. We have Daniel playing Eros. And lastly, we have Robert playing Sergeant Gareth Halmar. As we pick things up inside the Fate's Hand Tavern, you all emerge dripping acid, sizzling the floor of this abyssal tavern as Thurmghoul comes over, a massive grin on his face. Although I am disappointed that one of you did not perish. It was quite the entertaining battle. I salute all of you and your survivability. Truly, you never cease to amaze me. I always think these games are bad enough that someone has to die. Yet here we are again, all 5 of you having survived, barely. Perhaps I need to step things up a notch or 2. Well, let us not waste time. Let us get right into our intermission actions and get the show on the road, as they say. Does anybody have anything they would like to say before we begin?
That's 2 for 3 there.
Indeed, you maintain that you are a man of your word. I respect you thus far, Huron. You're well on your way.
Remind me to send you an invoice for this uniform that you've ruined.
Send me the bill. I will find a way to pay it one way or another. Soul coins are in abundance down here. Okay, shall we begin? Huron, if you could roll your intermission action initiative, please. Eros. Huron. Forfax. Sergeant. And finally, Torinn. Eros, that was a close call, although I believe you have come out of it quite well compared to the others. Tell me, what would you like to do for your first intermission action?
I would like to, if you would allow me to, I would like to parlay with you.
With me?
Yes.
I am honored, of course. What would you like to talk about? We have 3 minutes on the clock. Starting now.
So as you've seen before, you've already seen my true identity of the faceless skin. I can assure you that there is no greater pleasure than the torture you've provided. Only respite that suffices is the assurance that I can watch you squirm on your throne. But if you must dispose of me, I shall hope you make the best of it while you can. I may indeed be a valuable asset to your army, if I may be so bold to swear fealty to you under better circumstances. Subservient mongrels serve no desire but to destroy everything you hope to achieve. And he kind of reveals his true form as his face begins to melt into almost like a canine features. My name is Shunjai, and I live to serve.
I appreciate your loyalty and your offer to serve me. Eros, excuse me, what did you say your real name was?
My real name is Shunzrai, but you can call me Eros, if it makes it any difference.
Obviously, any contract we negotiate must begin after your successful completion of your time here. If you are to survive the Crucible of Fate, I would gladly have you be the leader, if not an officer, in my army. Now, I must admit to you, this cannot offer you any special treatment. You understand?
Of course.
What, may I ask, do you get out of this offer?
Only the pleasure of seeing mortals squirm under the boot of the wretched anarchy.
See, so it's power you are after. Vengeance. I like this, Eros. I appreciate where you are coming from, and I support these feelings brewing within you. Understand, perhaps, others may not understand, but here there are many who share the same feelings as you, and you are most welcome. And that is 3 minutes. Now, back to business, Eros. What would you like to do for your second intermission action?
Is there anything left over in the gift shop?
You would have to go and see.
I would like to visit the gift shop.
Very well. The gift shop. As the shadows twist and turn and re-emerge into the familiar form of the gift shop in front of you, you can see that all of the shelves are empty. I apologize, Eros. I cannot give you any clues. Regretfully, there are no items left. Is there anything else you would like to purchase here that does not require spins on the wheel of consequence?
I guess, what am I able to purchase if there's nothing left?
You can purchase anything from Chapter 5 from the Player's Handbook. Just regular gear.
No, I don't need to really buy anything.
As you wish, Eros. I hope that you emerge victorious tonight so you may continue your service to me. I will be quietly rooting for you. Until we meet again. Greetings, Huron. You're looking a little worse for wear. Hopefully that wasn't too stressful. What would you like to do for your first intermission action?
Tharamgul, it was simply a nice, refreshing dip. I'm doing fine.
You look rather exfoliated.
It was... Yes.
Maybe a little less hairy. Though you didn't have much hair to begin with.
Yes, my body is fairly hairless, but, I have long, luscious locks. I think that I would like to take a short rest, however.
Okay, go ahead.
So for my first IA, that's what I would like to do.
Good. How many hit dice do you have left?
All of them.
Ooh, okay. Let the rolling begin. Okay, so...
Does that show?
And what's your con mod?
Okay. +2.
Okay, so 23 back from using 4. 7 more.
Nice. Gets me to full.
Excellent. You're looking much better now, Huron. So, for your second intermission action, what would you like to do?
I would like to visit the archivist, Tharamgul.
Very well. So, the Fate's Hand Tavern fades away as the grand entrance arc of the archives appears before you. Right-hand side, you see many stacks of books towered almost as high as the eye can see and just as far. On the left, massive piles of bones. Floating towards you, gray-skinned, humanoid, eyes sunken, white pupils, and tendrils hanging down as the archivist approaches. Welcome, Huron. How may I assist you?
Hello, archivist. I like the decor. It's rather spooky.
It does seem a bit dreary, but the information can be found nowhere else. Thus, it suffices for me.
I've been curious what the bones are from, archivist.
Everyone who becomes a resident of the abyss, whether of their own accord or that of others, must sacrifice a bone. And this is how I maintain knowledge over everyone down here in the abyssal stair. This includes the creatures that you encounter.
Fascinating. So wait, I myself have given a bone?
Not yet. Only once you perish.
Well, I hope to not add to your collection, archivist.
It is not mine, but I appreciate your sentiment. If I were you, I would not want to lose any of my bones either.
So on to my question. I would like to know more about the creature we faced in the first game this evening.
The taxman. Is that who you're referring to?
Yes.
Give me an investigation roll, please, here. 9. With a 9, I am willing to answer one question of your choice about this creature. What would you like to know?
What is it?
Although we commonly refer to it here as the taxman, as nothing is certain in the abyss but death, and his taxes as he collects the souls of mortals. The creature's formal name is a Night Walker. A formidable opponent indeed. CR20 adds a bit of added information.
If I may have one more question, Archivist. The creature was in Treacherous. What was blocking the doorways?
Unfortunately, you would have needed a roll of 10 for an answer to your second question.
That is fair, Archivist. One last query. May I know your name?
Why do you wish to know my name?
I appreciate knowledge in all forms. You seem to be helpful, and I would just like to know your name.
And what would I get in exchange for revealing such important information in this place, Aaron?
I assume my gratitude is not a sufficient answer.
Thank you for that. I have not laughed in some time.
Well, that is all, then, Archivist.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck in Split the Party. I will be watching with great interest herein. Perhaps in time we will know each other sufficiently to reveal my name to you. But
Thank
perhaps next time, bring me something more than laughter.
What would you like, Archivist?
I do enjoy rare commodities, magical items, tomes of great import, the bones of your fellow contestants. All of these things I appreciate.
I will do my best.
I trust that will be enough.
And we will see each other again.
Indeed. And with that, herein, so ends your second intermission action. I will place you back in the waiting room.
Thank you, sir.
See you shortly. Greetings, Forfax. It is your opportunity for your intermission actions now. Tell me, what would you like to do with your first intermission action?
Thermcool, I'll start with a short rest.
A wise decision. You regain everything that you would get from a short rest, and now we must simply roll your hit dice. How many do you have left, Forfax?
3.
3.
First one's an 11.
Okay, that's a good start. Another good roll.
I'm going to use one more of these Keatomes. Well, I guess that's going to be in my next intermission action. So that's all my short rest right there, right?
You can use the Keatone's ointment during a short rest, because I've allowed people to use healing potions. I mean, it's just like putting a salve on your face or drinking it.
Yeah. So that maxes me out.
Okay, how many uses of your ointment do you have left?
I have 1.
Okay. Second intermission action?
I'd like to cast some spells and prepare for combat.
A wise move. What spells would you like to cast?
First, less a spell and more of a racial attribute. I would like to expend my Radiant Soul as an Azamar. Once per long rest as an action, I can transform, gaining glimmering eyes and 2 incorporeal wings. So I'll have a flying speed of 30, and once per turn, one of my attacks can do 5 additional radiant damage.
Okay, I'll leave it to you to describe your character as you see fit as we're about to go through the portal.
Yeah, since the wings are incorporeal and he wears a cape, there'll be a slight bulge in the back, but it won't be readily apparent that he's got wings.
Okay.
And then I would also like to expend a wild shape to have the form of the archer.
Okay.
So the constellations on me and the bow. And then my last, I'll do 1 magic stone, so I have 3 of those in my pocket. And then resistance as lasts for 1 minute. So as I walk through the portal, I'll do the component for resistance, which will allow me to add a D4 to 1 saving throw for up to a minute, but it's concentration. So I'll have concentration when I start.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on right now.
Okay.
On your character.
And Forfax pulls a helm out of his pack and drops it over him, and you can just see the gleam of radiant light out of the eye holes.
Very impressive, Forfax. You are truly a sight to behold. Celestial being, physical form. I wish you
Get a load of me.
I wish you great luck, Forfax. Greetings, Sergeant. It is your turn for your intermission actions. Tell me, what would you like to do for your first?
I would like to rest first.
Short rest. Excellent. So you regain all of your abilities you are afforded in a short rest. How many hit dice do you have left?
I have 1 D8 that I will now roll.
Very well.
All right, that's 5 total.
Okay, what does that put you at for a total right now?
So I left the combat with 4. I gained a level, which gained me 8 plus 1 from my constitution, so that put me at 13, and this additional 5 puts me at 18.
18. Very well, Sergeant. For your second intermission action.
For my second intermission action, actually, am I able to consume potions or use abilities during my short rest at all?
You can consume potions or like ointment or like healing kits, those kind of things that heal you, yeah.
Okay. What about the second wind fighter ability?
I'll let you use that, yeah.
Okay. So I would like to use that during my short rest as well.
Okay. And is that, you get that back with a short rest?
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a good point, because I've already used it, so I'd have to use it afterwards.
It's okay, you get it back and then use it, like...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So I'll roll that and then decide if I want to use some potions.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So that's an 8 plus 1 is 9.
Yeah.
It's me up to 27. And I'll consume 1 of my 2 healing potions as well.
Okay.
That's 4, so 6 total.
33?
33. I'll go ahead and consume my last healing potion as well. 8 total.
41? What are your second intermission action, Sergeant?
For my second intermission action, I would like to cast some spells. So the first spell that I would like to cast is using my spell scroll of Summon Shadow Spawn.
Very well. So you're looking to do a roll because you're casting a spell scroll that you're not currently able to cast?
That's right. It's a 3rd level spell, and I don't have any 3rd level spell slots.
All right. So DC 13 charisma check is what you're looking for to have it successfully work.
Yeah. And I have available my lucky feat that I obtained when leveling up. And so do I need to decide whether or not I want to use that to give myself an advantage on this roll before rolling the first die?
Yeah, because, I mean, I guess this is my Well, you already knew the DC from reading about it, so you already...
Yeah, like the rules
You'll know the
there.
result, so I would prefer it if you use your luck to give yourself advantage. But if you pass on your first roll, we'll say you still have your luck point. Is that fair?
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense to me.
So if you
Sure.
fail, it's gone. If you... No, that's not fair. You have to decide now whether you want to use it.
I have to decide now. Okay. So I would like to spend a luck point to give myself advantage on the roll, essentially.
Go for it.
Would it be possible to spend 2?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, you can roll
Okay.
3 dice.
3 dice. So the first roll, charisma check. That's a 13
There you
exactly. Okay.
Yep. So you don't even need to expend the talisman.
No, the talisman does not come into it, though I'm down some luck point uses.
Hey.
Other spells that I'm casting are I'm using my Fiendish Vigor invocation, which I used to replace Eldritch Push, I think it was, that was pushing things with Eldritch Blast. So that's going to cast False Life and give myself, what is it? 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
All right, go ahead and roll your 1d4.
2, so 6 temporary hit points.
Yep.
For an hour.
Yeah.
And I am also casting...
Just one clarification for me, though. So that takes away your Eldritch Push?
No. Oh, so when I gained a level in Warlock, I replaced the Eldritch Push with this invocation.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yep.
And I would also like to cast Mirror Image, sort of going into the split the party event on myself.
No problem. Just gonna add those to the board right now.
If possible, I would like to consume my potion of fire breathing before entering the event.
Yep. No problem. You can either do it in front of people or now. How long does it last?
I'll do it now. It lasts for an hour.
Yeah, you can do that now.
It lasts for an hour, yeah, and it has 3 uses, so.
You are certainly a man that comes prepared, as any good soldier would, Sergeant. It seems you have gotten some additional help from a new investor, perhaps.
You can't have too many friends down here, I don't think.
That is a great attitude, Sergeant. I like it. Greetings, Torinn.
All right.
It's been a bit of a wait.
Hello, Tavern.
It's been a bit of a wait, I understand. Not a lot of people talking to you. Perhaps your friends have turned on you, maybe. Who's to say? Anyway, what would you like to do for your intermission action?
My first question for you is that sword that I picked up from you before. Does it require attunement?
All attunement at my gift shop is instantaneous. But
Then for my first intermission action, I would like to use this time to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
very well.
And then as my second intermission action, I would like to take a short rest after that absolute slugfest of a escape the room.
Oh, you're welcome. It's no problem at all. 13 for the first one. 8.
That will be it, sir.
Excellent. Then I believe all the intermission actions are complete. I will welcome everybody back. With your intermission actions complete, who would like to roll to see what battlefield upon which you're going to fight? Any volunteers?
I guess I will.
Very well, Eros. You're a man of fate. Go ahead and roll me a d10, please. 2. 2 has been occupied in a previous battle, so I'm going to count down out of the 10 rooms, which will bring us to room 9. Room 9. Oh, this one will be very exciting. Oh, I am excited for this, gentlemen. Many people have been waiting a long time for this room to come up. Follow me, if you will. Once again, you are led to the Gallery of Gates, where Thermgul stands in front of the Split the Party portal. Before motioning for all of you to go in, there are a few things that you notice. Borfax, would you like to describe the shift in your character, please?
Yes, Vorfax is now wearing a helmet for the first time in the combat, and his eyes, you don't actually see them. All you see is gleaming radiant light coming from within. You also see motes of light. You've seen his starry form before. The archer is upon him, and his black cape is billowing slightly behind him as well.
Is there a breeze or no?
There's always a bit of a breeze, but I don't think that's what's responsible for the cape.
Do we recognize the helmet?
Sorry, what was that?
It's just a standard helmet.
Anybody else want to describe any changes to their character before we go in?
I will. So, as you guys are looking around, and as you're distracted by Forfax, you see Eros kind of just begins to unrobe himself. And you see before you an undead creature that looks strangely familiar, almost resembling the appearance of a gnoll.
Interesting. Glad to see your true form, Eros. It's never good to hide who you really are. Alright. Before we go in, gentlemen, if there's no other people that would like to reveal...
Oh, I have some descriptions to make. The first thing to notice is that lurking in the sort of on the edge of the area of visibility near the Eyes of Truth in the shadows is a silhouetted, dark, shadowy form near Sergeant Hallmar that appears to have a shape somewhere between that of a crab with pincers and that of a heavily armored soldier. The second thing to note about the sergeant is that the view that you have of him, his body seems to shift and shimmer in a rather quixotic, unpredictable way. It's his appearance is a little bit like if he was an animated character, he'd be glitching or something.
In fact, are there multiples of you?
It might look like that's the case. They may appear later.
Let us roll some initiative now, so we can jump straight into it. Torinn. Nine, -4, 5. Sergeant. 9. Orfax. 26. That's quite the change he has undergone. Buren. 13. And last but not least, Eros. 13 as well. It was a +6 for arrows. I imagine herein you do not beat a +6.
No.
Now that you have all taken your preparations before the final fight, it is time to begin. If you would please make your way through the portal. As you each go through...
He pounds his chest, closes his eyes, and nods and says, "Glory to the victor, honor to the dead," before he skedaddles.
Good luck to us all. And Theron Ghoul, I will see you again.
I look forward to it, Huron. Good luck.
And Huron walks.
Right. With the 5 of you going in, everything goes black once again as the shadowed hands grab a hold of you and begin pulling you towards your unknown destination. It feels like a few moments have gone by, yet time has no real meaning. Just these constant hands grasping at you, pulling you forward, like a mosh pit around you in all directions. As you emerge out of the portals, you find yourselves in a room once again lit by magical light. The room that you were in is circular, with stone walls extending up as far as the eye can see, your vision ending in darkness, regardless of the type of vision you have. It is quite a high ceiling, if there even is one. Looking through this ethereal barrier that's in the middle of the room, it is a pillar of light that extends upwards, also as far as the eye can see. You're just able, even though it has some sort of ethereal form, you're able to see through it all the way to the other side as you now start to check out the location where all of your fellow contestants are. Within the center of the room, you see an ethereal figure standing in the middle of this ethereal barrier. And as you're taking all of these sights in, this ethereal figure says to you all, he looks up to you with a pleading look in his eyes.
Please, leave this desecrated place at once. I do not want to hurt you. I do not want to hurt any of you.
That is where we will begin. Forfax, it is your turn.
Okay, so I see me, and so Eros is on my left, and who's after?
We run through that? Yeah.
That's Sergeant Halmar has the creature with him.
Sergeant Halmar has the creature with him. You have Huron on your right, and you have Eros on your left.
Okay. All right, so I will, Forfax takes a single step forward and thrusts his shoulder back, and spectral wings pop out from behind his back, and he will shoot 30 feet directly into the air.
Okay. So, if everyone could please remember that Forfax is 30 feet in the air. And I will mark it down.
And that's Huron, that's directly to my right, the wizardy looking dude?
Correct.
Okay. I will use my form of the archer to take a shot at Huron. And I'll say, "I told you when this began to choose your allies not too swiftly." And he'll take his shot. 18 to hit.
Let's see. There will be a arcane shield, and not hit.
So you cast shield as a reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. And And then I will, Forfax continues as an action. He's going to dash so that he's an additional 30 feet up. He's going to be at 60 feet up.
Okay, did it cost you anything to... Oh, no, never mind, I got the answer to my question. Okay, so you are 60 feet in the air. So at the end of Forfax's turn, you hear a voice call out. And just keep in mind what Forfax did on his turn. At the end of his turn, you hear the ethereal form in the center of the ring say this.
No, I don't want this. I don't want again so much death.
And with that, a black cube emerges from the center, and the ethereal form is sucked inside of this black cube that is now coming out of the ground. It is a 20-foot cube. And after he disappears, you hear another voice emanating from the center of the room.
Pilot detected. Welcome back, Warmaster. It has been far too long. Self-diagnostic initiated.
Eros, it's your turn.
Okay, so I will move to the left about 10 feet. And for my action, I will take into my pocket and I'll for my pouch, and I'm going to scatter some. Well, first I'm going to throw some thorns into the air and scatter them between the two players in the center of the arena. So I'm casting Spike Growth.
Okay, and you want it to appear that in between the center of the people here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a 20-foot radius.
All right. And what is the range of your spell?
It's 150 feet range and a 20-foot radius.
Okay, just one sec, guys. This is as close as you can get. The two of them are standing on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
But the radius got forced outwards, and seemingly none of your magic could overlap the ethereal barrier.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'm going to expend one use of my wild shape for my archer form.
Okay, and is spike growth concentration?
Yes.
All right, so you are now concentrating.
And I'm going to shoot the person that's directly to the left of me.
That would be the sergeant. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit Sergeant Halmar's AC. Oh, actually, I should have rolled for mirror image first.
Well, I think mirror image you only roll if you get hit, right?
So the spell says each time a creature targets you with an attack, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of the duplicates.
Okay.
So this 14 might hit one of the duplicates.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm going to roll a d20. The roll is a 13. With 3 duplicates, that is sufficient to hit one of them. What was the attack roll?
It was a +6 to hit.
Yeah, so what was the total?
14, I believe.
14, okay. So that hits a mirror duplicate of Gareth that you see sort of separates itself from him immediately upon entering the arena.
There you go. One of them has been removed. At the end of Eros's turn, you hear that voice once again. It says,
Diagnostic complete. All systems nominal. Activating sensors.
Kieran, it is your turn.
Slightly terrified by this mechanical voice. What is the effect of the ring I'm in? Do I need to make any kind of saving throw or anything for spike growth?
No, it will just affect you
just...
as you... I won't tell you what it does. You just tell me what you want to do.
I would like to move at a diagonal to my left.
Okay.
I'd like to move 20 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20?
Yeah, can I see...
Just hold on. So, as you take a step, although you're moving out of the radius, and normally damage doesn't apply as you're moving out of this radius, just because of the way it got cast and shunted, I'm gonna pretend 5 feet of it took effect. So, I believe you have to make a dexterity save. Is that right, Eros, for your spike growth? And then you take damage as you move through it. Go ahead and roll your 2d4, and I'll just say that it hit once because he moved out of it.
2d4.
Normally, moving out of it doesn't cause any damage, but I'm just going to say he picked up 5 feet of it just based on the casting. And the same will apply to Torinn.
That's 3.
3 plus... Is it just straight 2d4?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
2d4.
So 3 piercing damage herein as you step through these spikes that have magically formed under your feet.
Okay. And do I have a direct line of sight of arrows? I guess like, hang on.
Yeah, sorry.
With where I'm standing with the barrier, would I have been able to see arrows doing the casting? And do I have a clear line of sight of them right now?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna back up a sec. Arrows, you cast your spell after Forfactus' turn and after the cube appeared, right?
Yeah.
So you would not have been able to see the point where the spike growth was cast. So I'm gonna give you that spell slot back, and the spike...
Okay.
The spikes can't be cast where it was cast.
Okay.
Because you can't see that point. If you want to cast it somewhere else, you can. But I'll give you that spell slot back because you wouldn't have been able to see that point. Picking it off the board.
So if I got that spell slot back, would I be able to cast a different spell, or do I have to cast that same spell?
You could cast a different one because you wouldn't have been able to see that spot, so you wouldn't have cast spike growth. So I'll allow you to cast something else if you want.
Okay, so he's going to take off his glove, and he's going to kind of just slice his palm a little bit, and he's going to cast Bane on the 3 remaining people in front of me.
So you can't see Huron. What's the range of Bane?
30 feet.
All right, Torinn is not in range, but you can go ahead and try to cast on the sergeant. Can you give me? You said a charisma saving throw. All right,
yes.
Charisma saving throw, please, sergeant.
Okay. 13.
What's your spell save DC, Arrows?
They need to beat a 14.
All right, so Sergeant, you have Bane currently. And that is a concentration spell, Arrows?
Correct.
Okay. And the concentration that was on you was from the spike growth? Or from something else?
It's from the spike
Okay,
growth.
so we'll just leave it there. That's Eros' turn. Huron.
I would still, seeing that I have just, I have Torinn to my right. I've been attacked to my left. Can I see that's? Can I see Sergeant? The Sergeant from my current position.
Oh, one moment. I get advantage on the saving throw against Bane.
Okay, go ahead and roll again. And just for clarity, what gives that to you?
The magic item I got from Tavern.
All right, go ahead and re-roll your charisma save.
That's a 21.
21. So you make the save, and you are not suffering the effects of Bane. And Eros, you were not concentrating, but you did still use up that spell slot. Okay.
Okay.
So Huron, sorry, you cut out there for a minute. And what did you say?
Yeah. So at the start of my turn, I look to my right. I can see that Torinn is to my right. From my position, can I see Sergeant Garrett?
Yes, you can see everybody. The ethereal just it interferes in your vision, but you can still see them.
Except for arrows,
Okay.
right? Because of the cube.
Right. Yeah. But you can see the sergeant.
Okay.
All right. Then I will look to them. Gentlemen, be safe. And I race off my full 30 feet to the left. Kind of same pathing I was already planning
2,
for.
3, 4, 5, 6.
As a bonus action, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon right next to Eros.
So go ahead and make your attack roll.
I would just like to say that my spiritual weapon looks like a rusted, pitted pickaxe, like something that would be used for mining.
What?
And I will attack Eros.
And that's a level 1 you're casting?
Second level. It's the second level spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is a second level spell.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll, please.
Uh, 17 to hit.
17.
There it is.
Yeah, that hits.
Go ahead and roll your damage, please, Huron, for your spiritual weapon.
Force.
And force damage arrows. And just after this occurs, I know it's still your turn, Huron, but right after this occurs,
Yeah.
you hear that voice once again.
Sensors active. Tracking 5 targets.
Okay, Huron.
And then I will turn and look up at Forfax and say, I have chosen my allies. I would have liked to have been allies with you. Maybe it was you who chose poorly. And I will attack with with my Eldritch Blast.
All right.
I will use my action to cast
Go
Eldritch
ahead and
Blast.
give me your attack roll.
Again, this dark energy. So
The disadvantage.
sad. You said disadvantage?
And just for clarity, what's the disadvantage from?
Spellguard shield.
Okay.
Is that for every attack?
For every magical one.
I knew I wanted that thing. I was so sad that it wasn't in the shop. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
let's have your second one. 11.
It's an 11.
Not enough. The Eldritch Blast goes sailing wide, and that completes Huron's turn. Sergeant, it is your turn.
Okay. I say in between my commands to the shadow creature, if we're gonna do this, we should focus on one. How far away am I from arrows?
20 feet. 25,
20 feet.
sorry.
Okay. 25 feet. All right. So I use my bonus action to exhale a plume of flame in the direction of arrows. So I ask him to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex save from arrows is a 3. That is a fail. Please roll your damage. 14 fire damage as you were engulfed in flames expelled from the mouth of Sergeant Gareth Halmar arrows.
So that's a bonus action. As my action, I target arrows with another Eldritch Blast.
Make your attack roll, please.
So that's an attack roll. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Damage. 11 damage.
Is it still +3 with that change that you made?
Yes, because I kept the
Agonizing.
extra damage invocation.
Okay. 11.
And that's force damage. Okay. So the shadow creature rushes right up to arrows.
5, 10, 15, 25.
And yeah, that's great. And it uses its action to use the Dreadful Scream ability. Actually, hold on. So right there, can I have it pivot around arrows, please?
Sure. And both are floating in the same space.
Yeah, it's just gonna attack arrows.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
No ability. Yeah, sorry. The attack roll is +6. So I'll just roll a d20.
Yep. That's not going to do it, I imagine.
No, I don't think an 8 is going to hit arrows.
No.
Okay.
Is that it for the shadow creature?
Yeah, and I just want to specify, because I didn't before, it's a fury version of the spell for future reference.
Okay. Torinn, it is your turn.
Amongst all the commotion, I'm going to yell out to Huron, nail that pigeon to the wall, and then I'm going to teleport 30 feet towards the sergeant with Misty Step.
Misty Step, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And then I'm going to move 30 towards arrows.
5, 10, 15, 20.
And then I'm going to move to attack with my long.
You're attacking, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so you are flanking. Gives you advantage.
It's 27
Yeah,
to hit.
natural 20 on the attack, so go ahead.
I'm going to use my luck point.
Okay, luck point is used. Torrin, I need you to re-roll, but you are still rolling with advantage.
That's the actual attack. 26, then with advantage. Okay, I'm gonna take the 26.
Okay, hold on. We're still waiting for it to come through here. Hold on.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. I rolled a. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, so it was a
Well, that's through,
26 and then an 8. All right.
And an 8. Yep. Let's see here. And then I'm guessing the 26 hits.
Yeah.
Gotcha. 9.
Yep.
9,
So I go down.
9 slashing damage. Eros is down and dying.
I'm gonna use my second attack to Eros again.
Okay, go ahead. So Eros is down and prone. I just want to check something. Go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
Gotcha. Got it.
Does a 15 hit Eros?
Yes, that's my
Okay,
AC.
Eros, you have to mark off 2 death saving throw fails.
Okay.
That is the end of the first round. Borfax, it is your turn.
I'm currently 60 feet in the air. I will start the turn by doing a archer bolt at Hearn again.
12 to hit.
No.
Assuming that doesn't. All right, so Borfax will go use his movement again to go 90 feet. And then he'll holler down, "Choose an easier target, and so will I." And he'll go another 30 feet in the air as a dash action.
Okay, so you're now 120.
Yep.
All right. Eros, I need you to make a death saving throw, please. It is your turn.
So I get advantage on that because of my class.
Okay.
Or my race, I should say.
A 10 is enough for your first success. And that is the end of your turn. Huron, it is your turn.
Okay. Kieran looks up. Get back down here and fight. And I will shoot an Eldritch Blast again. And actually, last turn it should have been 2 blasts, or because I'm 5th level. So it should have been
level warlock.
No. So it, like, with Eldritch Blast, it doesn't care about your class. It cares about your overall
Character
level.
not class level.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
Since it's been a turn cycle, do we deem that?
Yeah,
as like,
no, that's gone, Huron. But for this one, you can.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm just realizing it
Yeah.
now.
Well, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
That's not gonna hit.
Why disadvantage?
Down
Oh,
hard.
right. Okay. Well, I mean, the range of Eldritch Blast is 110 feet anyway. So regardless of what you rolled, it was not going to hit.
It's did that change? It's 120.
Oh, is it? Oh, my bad. I thought it was
Yes.
110. I apologize. Then you just miss.
You're okay.
But
You get 5 more feet
second attack.
Nope. Oh, that's spell shield. Oh,
All right, Sergeant, it is your turn.
I would like to move the spiritual weapon towards him. Sorry, as my bonus action.
Okay, and it moves how far on its
At 20 feet.
20 feet. All right, so I'm going to say that there is 100 feet of distance between you and the target, okay? Sergeant, it is your turn.
All right. I move towards the crowd around Eros with all of my movement. So 30 feet of movement. And I use my bonus action to breathe fire on Eros.
Okay,
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah. So unconscious, you automatically fail dex saving throws. So if you want, well, first of all, Eros, before we continue with this, do you know of any reason within the rules of the game that can save your life at this moment?
I have a final luck point I could use, but I don't think it's going to matter.
It will not.
So I don't really think I can use anything because I'm pretty much dead.
Very well, then, Sergeant, if you would like to describe the demise of Eros at your hands, please.
The sergeant strides towards where Eros' body has fallen between Torinn and the shadow creature, and taking a second or two to inhale a nice deep breath, he exhales a almost gentle but entirely plume of flame that entirely covers the body of Eros and renders it as close to ash as is feasible in a single turn of time.
With that, Eros, you have been eliminated from the Crucible of Fate. You are welcome to stay and watch the end of the fight. It's up to you. Would you like to stick around with us?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, well, thanks very much, man, for playing today. Sorry things didn't go your way, but hey, the dice rolled the way they did, and that's it. So, we are at the sergeant. It's still your turn.
Yeah, so the sergeant says to Torinn and Torinn, "I don't like traitors. Do you?" And uses his action to dash another 30 feet towards the ground below where Orphax is hovering. What is the marker next to me?
That's the other part of your spell that's protecting you.
Oh, thank you. That's it for Gareth Hallmark.
Torinn, it is your turn.
The shadow creature does
Sorry,
get a turn.
my bad. Yep.
And it will follow Gareth towards Forfax.
So 35 would put it right there.
Can it move a further square around the circle for 40 movement?
Yep. So the actual square is still in play. So. Or the actual circle, I should say.
Okay, and the shadow will take the dodge action.
Okay, dodge action done. Torinn, it is your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and move 30 feet towards Forfax as well.
Okay, sounds good.
What's the range of Forfax, if you give me like an approximate?
Currently 120 feet away.
Gotcha. I'm going to go ahead and throw a javelin at him. It's range 120, so it's going to be a disadvantage.
Yep, go ahead and make that roll at disadvantage, please.
Okay, be a 10 to hit, which probably won't.
It goes sailing past. At the end of the second round, you hear the voice call out once again.
Threats detected. Activating weapon systems. Level 1 initiation sequence complete. Preparing for launch.
And with that, the ceiling above you, Forfax, begins to descend as you see the tiniest little bit of light begin to emerge. As the ceiling is coming down, there is an opening that is starting, you just see the cracks of it, but it moves down 30 feet at the end of the second round, impacting you and pushing you down, not causing any damage, but lowering you down to 90 feet.
Okay.
You're now at the top of the round. Forfax, it is your turn.
Okay. Seems Theragal put a time limit on this. All right, gents. We know why we're here. And with that, Forfax will cast a 3rd level spell. Moonbeam. Directly on the gathered 3 individuals.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot diameter.
And you were already concentrating on something, correct?
Yes, it was just resistance, so I'll maintain, and now it's not Moonbeam instead.
Okay.
And then I'm at 90 feet because I'm pressed up against the ceiling. Can I see anything more about this aperture that's opening up? Is it light? Is it space? Is it energy?
Hard to say at this point. It's only opened a tiny bit, like the crack is about 1 inch at this point.
Okay, then I guess I will. I'll do it. I'll go down 60 feet.
Okay, you fly down to 60.
Yeah, and as a bonus action, I will hit Hurin with my archer form again.
Attack roll on the archer form is a 10. Not enough.
Nope. Do it.
That is the end of Forfax's turn. Hurin, it is your turn.
Con saving throw for the Moonbeam.
There's a ticking clock on us, and
16 radiant damage, and yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my light crossbow and take aim at.
Okay, so you use your free object interaction to pull out your bow as part of the attack action to shoot it. What was in your hand before your hands?
Just my shield.
Okay, so your shield drops to the ground.
Yes. If you were Eldritch Grasp, do you need a focus of some kind? Or a shield? Or
yeah.
Did you have an arcane focus and a shield, or just
yeah?
So both of those clatter to the floor as you pull out your longbow.
Crossbow.
Sorry.
My light crossbow.
Sorry. And
you're all good. I just wanted for clarity.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna put this. The yellow marker is your spell focus, and the green one is your shield.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and take your longbow shot.
$20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Any hits?
Roll your damage, please.
Two points piercing.
Ooh.
You to make a Constitution save for your Moonbeam, please.
Yep.
5 is a fail on the concentration.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon right next to Forfax, and so the one on the ground will disappear,
Okay.
and the weapon will reappear next to him because it's a. Let me just double check, make sure. Should be a range of 60 feet for casting. It is. And then I will swing. Apologize.
Yeah, no problem. 12 is not enough. Hurin, that's the end of your turn, I believe.
It is.
Sergeant
albeit.
Gareth Hallmar, you are up.
I'm so sorry. I want to move. I want to move to Eros, towards Eros.
10, 15.
I apologize. There's a lot going on. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. So you are now beside Eros. It is now the sergeant's turn. What would you like to do, Sergeant?
All right.
2 minutes on the clock.
I use my bonus action to target Orphax with Hex.
And
Sorry. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to attack him with 2 Eldritch Blasts. Because I'm at 5th level now, right? So I get 2 bolts. Okay. So first attack at disadvantage. First one is a 17 to hit. The second one is a nat 20. So 17 to hit.
17 not enough. Go ahead with the second one.
Not hit.
Okay.
19 and 14 not enough.
14. All right. For my movement, I would like to move around the circle away from Torinn.
This way?
No, the other way.
Okay. How far would you like to go?
I realized something about my turn.
How far would you like to go?
30 feet, please.
20, 25, 30. Okay, here, I'm sorry, you noticed something about your turn?
Yeah, I would not have been able to cast Spiritual Weapon. I dropped my spellcasting focus.
It doesn't require material components.
But is it somatic?
Verbal and somatic. I would not have been able.
Yeah, you still need your focus to do the casting. Yeah,
I apologize.
Okay. So
yeah, I would not have been able to. So.
Well, I thought the focus was only necessary for material
but
components.
it's also you have to be holding it to cast your spells. It's it's your arcane energy is focused through that. Like that is your arcane focus to cast your spells.
Okay.
It just simply it also replaces the need for material components, but
Sure.
So the original spiritual weapon would still be on the ground because that doesn't require focus or anything. But I would not have been able to cast the. I would not have been able to cast.
Sure. So it's actually in the spot where you were, but it's 20. Remember, you moved it 20 feet up, so it's 40 feet away from Porfax.
Is there anything that happens at the end of the sergeant's turn?
Nope, there isn't. Creature?
Okay. Creature stays where it is. It's taking the dodge action for the time being.
Dodge, very well. Torinn, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and fling one of my. Can I go directly underneath Orphax?
You can.
Before I do anything.
I mean, I'll put you there.
And then. Perfect. And then, in case it ends up mattering turns, the 2 javelins I've thrown, where have they landed? Like out underneath them, maybe?
I would say, this being a circular room and hitting the wall, they probably clattered to the ground over where the sergeant is, around that area.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my last 2. I'm going to go ahead and throw it at Forfax. Let's see here. It's going to be a 14 to hit, which I doubt will. Let's see here. And then my second one. And that's going to be a whiff as well.
Okay. Anything else for Torinn?
No.
All right, we are now at the top of round 4. Forfax. You are 60 feet in the air. Oh, sorry. At the end of the round, the ceiling continued to kind of spiral down, and it is now at 60 feet.
Is the aperture opening up
It
anymore?
hasn't yet, no.
Where is the aperture?
Center.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's within the ethereal pillar.
Forfax will move 30 feet towards Hurin around the bend. All right, he's still 60 feet in the air. He will try to hit Torinn first with a guiding bolt.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll, please. 8.
All right, that didn't do
Guiding
it.
bolt slams into the ground, glowing for just a brief moment before your energy dissipates.
And then he'll hit him with a archer bolt again.
11. That
11.
misses as well.
Okay.
Hurin, it is your turn.
I will look up and say, you'll have to do better than that. And I would like to use my action to loot the body of Eros, please.
Okay, sounds good. You spend your turn looting. Hang on one sec. Okay, go ahead and roll me a d4, please. 3. Okay, you're able to grab 3 items. I'll, if you guys can write this stuff down. A metal canister, about 4 inches in diameter and 2 inches thick. A staff with a crescent moon on the end. A druidic focus. Hide armor. A potion. Robes. A scroll. A shield. And a totem. And then there's the backpack. But those were the things that were on his person that you would have seen during the search. Which 3 items would you like to take?
Staff with the crescent moon, the potion, and the scroll.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. Sergeant.
I'd like to go all the way around keep going around the circle, 30 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 20, 30.
Yeah. And I would like to. Is there like a pebble or something nearby
A pebble?
that I could? Yeah, just something I could toss towards the barrier.
Sure. Yep. So you bend down and pick up a small pebble or rock and toss it at the barrier, and it deflects off.
It deflects off the barrier. Okay. Does that take an action
It does.
to do? Okay. I am not electing to use a bonus action, so I'll go to the shadow creature's turn, and it is just following under Forfax right now.
Following.
So it'll use its movement to follow close to where Forfax is flying. That's and it'll take the dodge action for this thing.
Okay. Just putting your protective thing back. Torinn, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go 30 feet towards Forfax.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
If you need to just put me in adjacent space, that's fine too.
I'll put you.
I'm gonna call out to him and say that you can't hide in the guise of your wings for long. You'll have to be down here soon enough. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the dodge action.
Okay. It's the end of round 4, gentlemen. At the end of round 4, the ceiling continues to drop as it like spirals down. It pushes Forfax down to 30 feet now, as the entire ceiling of this tower is only 30 feet high. And it is your turn, Forfax.
All right. Well, by all means, keep gathering below me. And Forfax will move about 5 feet, just so he's not hovering directly above them.
Okay. Here.
Yeah, I think that's good. The intention. So he will cast his Thunder Wave spell at the lot of them. So 4d8, and it's a Constitution saving throw in a 15-foot cube away from him. So just washing forward, knocking them all in, directly out in front of him.
Okay, so being 30 feet in the air, you cast Thunderwave.
So as long as he can, I'm not sure if it's going to kind of. Do I need to dip down lower to? He'll drop 15 feet, do it, and then go back up.
Okay.
15
Okay.
feet
All right.
and fly
So you
back.
come down using 15 feet of movement to come down, and use your Thunder
Yeah.
Wave. So you're currently at 15. Go ahead and unleash your Thunder Wave. Then I'll need the creature, Huron, and Torinn to all make their. Is it con save?
It is a con save, yes.
Huron's a 20. He passes. Torinn is a 13. 13 does not pass. Okay. So Torinn,
Well, sorry, my mic was muted. It's a 14.
it's 14.
I have a +1 for my weapon to saving throws.
Right.
A 14 will pass.
Okay, so the two of you pass. What about the shadow creature, Sergeant?
Oh yeah. So it makes a con save with a +2 bonus.
The two of you, though, take 7 thunder damage, but you're not moved.
Got it.
It also
So is that resistance? Is that what, like, if I were to cast Absorb Elements, would I take half of that? Or am I already taking half, and so I wouldn't?
No, you
You'll
could
have
use
to
your
get-
reaction if you choose to.
I do.
Okay, so it is further reduced to 3.
And I will invoke my Radiant Soul. So it says one of the features of it is once per turn you can have one attack or spell deal 5 damage in additional radiant damage. So her end will take an additional 5 radiant damage.
Is the damage halved? Is the extra 5 damage halved for those who succeed on their saving throw? Okay.
No, yeah, it's a special. It's a separate
Yeah,
thing.
I would say it is not included. It would be straight 5 radiant damage.
15.
Okay, so you get back up to 30 feet.
Yeah, and back away as much as I can using that same. I don't know. Can I kind of diagonal it up as opposed to just going
All
straight
right,
up?
and you want to go back this way?
Yeah, towards where the weapon and shield are.
You can't move back any
Or the
further.
focus
You
and
can
shield.
go this way.
Yeah, that way. That's what I mean. Yeah, as many in that direction as I can go. Yeah. And then for my bonus action, I will again hit her in with a archer bolt. Finally. 20.
That will hit.
Okay, and the damage on that is 1d8 plus 3 radiant for 5.
5 radiant taken by Huron.
Yep.
All right. Arrows is not with us anymore. Huron.
I am going to run back and pick up my things.
6. You pick up both things.
Yeah. I will pick up both things.
Okay, so picking up both things is action and your free object interaction.
Mm-hmm. And I imagine I would need to drop my crossbow at this point.
Yeah. So just put the yellow one here for your crossbow.
Mm-hmm. I would like to bonus action drink a potion.
Okay.
+4. So that's 13.
13 hit points recovered for Huron. It is now the sergeant's turn.
For my action, I would like there's like an aperture in the ceiling that is bearing down on us in the center of the room, right?
Well, the ceiling is coming down. Yeah, the opening in the center is there. It's 30 feet in the air, but it's within the ethereal pillar.
It's within the ethereal pillar, and the ceiling's showing no sign of stopping.
Correct.
Okay. Is there anything like what's visible through the aperture? Like, can I see anything?
It's only about an inch wide right now.
Oh, it's only an inch wide. Interesting. What I want to know is if it would be possible to misty step through that aperture.
You could try.
Okay. The first thing I'd like to do is try to cast Mage Hand inside of the barrier.
Okay.
From where I'm standing.
That's your action. You cast Mage Hand.
Yeah.
As you try to focus your magical energies inside of this ethereal pillar, your Mage Hand appears but cannot penetrate through the barrier and is just floating beside you.
Okay. I would now like to attempt to use some of my movement to enter the barrier myself.
Okay. As you reach out and touch the barrier, your flesh begins to rot. As you touch the barrier, Sergeant, your flesh begins to melt away as you take 17 necrotic damage.
Do I enter it?
You do not.
Successfully?
No, it seems to be quite solid.
Okay. How much movement did that use?
I'd say none. Yeah.
None? Okay. In that case, can you spin the board, please?
Sure.
I just want to get a sense of where everyone
Yep,
is.
so you're there at the front.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see. Goodness. I move back towards Torinn.
Okay. Back around this way.
Yeah.
Is that it for the sergeant?
Yep, that's all.
Okay, and the creature?
The creature also attempts to enter the space.
Very well. The creature to enter the space. It is physically blocked, and it too also is subjected to 13 necrotic damage.
Okay, it has resistance, so that's half to 6. It takes the dodge action as well, and with what movement remains, moves towards Corvax.
Alright. Torinn, it is your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and move 30 feet to directly under Forfax. And I'm going to say to him, so many poor decisions have been made today. And then I'm going to cast Misty Step 30 feet straight in the air and attempt to grapple him.
Okay, go ahead and give me your athletics checks, both of you, please.
Is it not an attack action first and then athletics, or?
A grapple action is a contested athletics check.
That'll be +1 for a 10 for me. Let me see if there's anything I can do. Yeah, I think
Kieran will use his last Fate's Fair to give Torinn advantage on the athletics check.
Wow, okay. In that case, re-roll that athletics check.
It's gonna be plus 1 more, so 11.
11 is not enough. You teleport up using Misty Step, and you try to grab with everything you can to get a hold of Forfax, but he pulls away from your grip. As you drop 30 feet, taking 6 falling damage. That...
Would he also prone?
Pardon me?
Would he be prone at this point when he falls? Or can he roll to land on his feet?
For that,
Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check, Torinn.
that'll be a 15.
Yeah, you land on your feet.
Okay.
It's a pretty heavy fall, taking 6 damage to your feet. All right. That is the end of the round. The ceiling continues to descend and then stops at 10 feet. Driving...
Actually, I apologize. I was looking for this. Can I use luck from my sword and reroll 1 attack roll? I have to take the second.
Yeah. Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
Is this reattempting to grapple?
This is
You know,
an
and
attempt to
on
grapple.
It's not an attack roll, though, because this is a skill check.
Is it grappling not used as an
It
attack roll?
is. It is an attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The grapple is part of the attack action, but it's a contested athletics check.
Gotcha. So let's try this one more time.
Would you have done that before I used my Fate Sphere or after?
Let's do it after, just because of how things went.
Yeah, I mean, you used it.
Yeah.
There we go.
21. Okay, so you are grappled. Forfax. And you get pushed down to the ceiling comes down to 10 feet. So the two of you up in the air as you're flying are like 5 feet above everyone else.
At level 5, I get a second attack. Can I still make an attack after the grapple?
Yep, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I will move to attack.
But you need at least one free hand to maintain the grapple. So if you had something in that hand, you've dropped it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll drop the shield then.
Okay, the shield clatters to the ground.
So we're still in the air.
Yes.
And he's holding on to me.
Yeah.
5 feet above the ground, correct? Okay.
But he has you grappled, which means your speed is 0. So he's like holding on to you around your wings.
And this attack is happening before the end of the round when the ceiling drops.
Correct. It has.
Yeah.
So we're still at 30 feet then, and he's dangling from me and gonna try to attack.
But your speed is 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see. Alrighty.
So I'm gonna say the attack is at disadvantage because of the situation.
Okay. Gotcha. Is that it?
First one was a 25 and then a 21.
Correct.
21 with it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
A 12, and then I'm also going to expend a spell slot to deal to use my Divine Smite and do 2d8 extra.
All right, so 12 magical slashing damage to Forfax from the sword swing. And now the smite. So 11 additional, and what damage is this? Is this radiant?
Radiant, I believe. Yes, radiant.
Right, and
I'm resistant.
so it's reduced to 5 due to your resistance.
Gotcha.
Okay, and that ends Torrin's
Okay.
turn.
Yes.
At that point, the ceiling drops down to 10 feet. with Borfax hovering at the top of this like 10-foot ceiling, with Torinn still holding on, maintaining the grapple. So, the top of round 5, Borfax. It's your turn. You are currently grappled.
So, what would be the mechanics of you, since he's hanging on to me, trying to swing him into the barrier?
I would say you need to do the shove action, which is an attack roll. Actually, I think that too is a form of grapple, so it might be an athletics check.
Okay, let's do that.
It's a 10.
10, all right.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
try to
you-
shove with your attack action, and you're not able to maneuver him into place, put him into the barrier.
Okay. Then I guess with my bonus action, I will try to blast an archer bolt on him, which I guess would also be a disadvantage because he's right on top of me.
That's right, yeah, ranged attack.
By any chance, the two?
No, it's independent of me entirely.
Gotcha.
25 to hit, Torinn.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Did I roll twice? I didn't.
Yeah, it rolled.
I
It rolled twice, yeah.
Did I roll 2 or 3 times?
Let's see here.
But the first one, yeah, was.
Okay, so it's a disadvantage, you said, right?
It is at disadvantage, yep. So 13.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that will not hit.
Okay. And I don't have any movement. I'm just that high in the air, but 10 feet in the air, I guess. And that's where I'll stay.
Well, the ceiling is 10 feet. You're under the ceiling.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Huron, it is your turn.
What is it that's still on the ground? Did I drop
Crossbow.
my crossbow? I will step away from the crossbow and walk up to Forfax, grappled in Torinn's loving arms, and say, "You should have chosen your friends more wisely." And I will take my battle axe from my side and attempt to strike him.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is at advantage.
It's not. Grapple just makes your speed 0. Restrained is what makes it.
Oh, okay.
So it's a regular attack.
Okay. But I will bring it down in 2 hands.
Okay. Two-handed attack.
So I'll also drop my shield.
All right. Shield clatters to the floor. As does Hurricane.
I had intended to stow my component pouch, but I guess that's fine.
Yeah, the action economy. Was
Yeah.
24 to hit. Forfax.
4 will hit.
Okay, roll your damage, two-handed.
Okay.
12 damage.
As a bonus, well, I can't do that. That will be my turn.
Sergeant, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to step away from the barrier and closer to Forfax.
Okay. Just like one step or your movement?
15 feet, please.
15?
Yeah, one space towards the outside of the circle, please.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great. That puts me within 30 feet of Forfax, right?
you within 10 feet of Forfax.
Great. I use my final fire breath as a bonus action to target
Alright,
Forfax.
Forfax, I need a dexterity saving throw, please. As flames
Since I'm
erupt
grabbed-
out of the mouth of Sergeant Helmar towards you.
So is it a single target thing?
Yeah. it
Yes.
is, yeah.
At advantage. Oof. Okay. I think I got 9 was my best. Yeah.
Okay. That's not enough, so it's full damage.
4d6 fire.
4d6 fire damage. That's 13 fire
13
damage.
fire.
Okay.
In feet of movement. I think I'm okay where I am. As my action, I would like to target Forfax with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay, go ahead and give me your attack rolls at disadvantage, please.
At disadvantage, yeah. Cool. Is an 11 to hit, so
Yes.
that's not gonna hit, I don't think, so I'll just go to the second attack. First roll for the second attack. That's a 7 to hit.
Alright, your creature.
The creature attempts to jump up and latch onto Forfax.
To grapple?
It would like to make an attack against him.
Is this a special attack?
No, the creature. I want the creature to be able to attack, and presumably it should be able to jump high enough to do so. Maybe
Oh, just to reach him, you mean?
just to reach him. That's right.
I mean, it can reach, yeah.
Okay, so then it'll make an attack, and it's
Where would you like it to move, though? Because right now, Torinn is in between the creature.
I see. Is it possible to move into a space other than Torinn's where the creature can jump from, or not?
I mean, it can jump from any space. It just depends on where you want to move to be, like, in melee range.
I think there's some lost situation here. You don't have to jump, I think is what Dave.
You don't need
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
is there a space next to
Yep,
Forfax?
there is.
Okay, so then it will move there and attack.
Okay.
That is a 2 to hit, or 8 to hit total, which will miss.
Yeah, anything else for the shadow creature?
Nope.
Torinn,
That's
it's your
it.
turn, Torinn.
I'm going to go ahead and attempt to tear the shield away from him. His shield. Forfax's shield.
Okay, just hold on a sec.
This is, I think, one of the more brutal things that has happened thus far.
Okay, again, I would say you could do a contested athletics check to pull an object away, because the actual, like, disarm thing is a special ability by Battle Masters, so I would need a contested athletics check from the two of you.
One point real quick. Right now he's got his long sword in one hand. He's grabbing onto me, grappling with the other. So how's he?
Yeah.
Are you dropping your sword?
Can I use my sword to maneuver the shield out of your hand?
No, that is a special disarming attack.
I can't?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just move to attack with the sword. Then if I have to drop the sword then.
Okay, go ahead and attack.
So yeah, ignore that.
So you get to attack, but it's at disadvantage because of the grapple situation.
12 to hit. And then the second attack. Yeah, 12 to hit will miss, yeah.
Right. That is the end of the round. We're back to Forfax.
No additional layer type.
No, nothing else seems to be happening.
Okay. Let's see. What do we got here?
But really quick, I was. Can I use my channel divinity to use Nature's Wrath and have Spectral Vine spring up and grapple him itself? Itself.
What? How is that initiated? Is that a bonus action?
I apologize. That's as an action. Yeah, never mind.
Okay, Forfax, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. So my current situation is I'm pressed up against the ceiling at 10 feet. I've got Torinn kind of still maintaining a grapple, or is that another check?
The grapple remains until broken.
Okay. So it's a continued contested check until I'm done with that.
Let me check, but I think like unless you initiate something to break the grapple, it just maintains.
I guess I will. Oh, why not? I will wild shape into a bear.
All right. You
That was
wild shape into a bear.
Technically still with wings and glowing eyes.
Wow. That's some bear.
That's terrifying, is what that is.
one of them sky bears.
a sky bear.
Okay, there's a couple things going on here. So you'll land on top of Torinn. So
I actually I'll still be flying. The wings, it's part of my racial thing, so I maintain that as a druid.
class things, you mean?
Well, this is racial.
Your racial ability is maintained throughout your wild shape? Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
it does.
All right, so you change into a bear. Just keeping in mind that you're large, but you're up in the air now.
Yeah. And just make sure Kenny Limmer too.
Dang, you got wings?
I'd say Torinn
Yeah.
Torinn is back on the ground.
Okay.
My only question is with the racial stuff. I'm as an Asmar as well. I unless it's something different, I don't have wings yet.
It's a different type
Okay,
of animal.
cool. Did making sure.
Yeah, different Asmar.
Okay, so you use your action to change
okay.
into a bear.
Yep. And I can't attempt to break this as a bonus action or anything, right?
No.
It would. Okay. Just let me check my bear stat block to see if I got anything. I don't think I do. Now I'm a bear.
Okay, Kieran, it is your turn as you stand underneath a flying bear.
I let out a roar, and that's all I got.
Oh, that's not something you see every day. And so, question with the spell shield, wild shape. Does that effect is that still in effect?
So yeah, we might need to look that up because I've heard different things. I'm not sure which one is raw.
I mean, your
As far as the
weapons
magic
get
items.
absorbed into your wild shape, right?
That's
You
an
can
option,
choose-
I believe.
Yeah, it's an option. We'll see.
I'm gonna say that you can't hold onto your shield as a bear.
Okay, then I'll absorb it into my body.
Okay.
Then I guess.
All right, then Kieran will again his axe will crackle with not really thunderous energy. It'll crackle with energy, and he'll bring it down again with 2 hands.
Okay, go ahead and attack.
An 11 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so that will be 1d10 slashing plus 1d8, 2d8 should be 2d8. Just 1d8 for Booming Blade. And you'll be sheathed in booming energy. Am I right over my my gear, my stuff?
It's beside you. You'd have.
As my free object interaction, I would like to pick. So I have my, I have all my stuff scattered on the ground. I have my crossbow, my spell focus, and oh shit! I take away the 6. I wouldn't be able to cast the booming blade.
Okay.
I'd like to pick up my spell focus.
Alright. Have your spell focus back. What's in your hand currently? Your spell focus and
my axe.
okay.
And so far as action economy, I would not be able to hook that to my belt, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Then that is that's all.
All right,
for me.
Sergeant.
I'd like to move next to her, if possible.
Okay. Here was here, so you move.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that adjacent to Forfax?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. So before moving, then I'd like to use my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and
And then
make
I'll
your
step closer.
attack rolls,
Yeah.
please.
Eldritch Blast number 1. That's a nat 20.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d10 for your damage.
Yep. 13 damage.
Okay. I'm actually, I'm no longer a bear,
Okay.
and I am unconscious.
Okay. Second Eldritch Blast. Does the attack roll have advantage because Forfax is
It
prone?
technically has disadvantage because it's a ranged attack from further than 5 feet.
And I've got my spell shield now too.
But yeah, but you're unconscious.
From further than 5 feet.
Yeah, here, I'll
Yeah, for range.
look it up. But ranged attacks made from further than 5 feet.
You mean less than 5 feet,
Yes,
right?
sorry, on a prone target.
Okay, so Forfax falls, he's within 5 feet, and then there's disadvantage on the roll.
No, hold on. It switches. So normally, if you're shooting at a prone target from range, you have disadvantage. If they're like prone and like unconscious, if you're within 5 feet, you no longer have.
Oh,
Yeah, but just hold on. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So yeah, that's the thing that people sometimes misunderstand. You can stand over someone with a bow when they're unconscious and still critically hit them. So yeah, your first attack roll was a what?
So the first attack roll knocked out
Yep.
Forfax.
Second blast?
The second attack roll is at most 8.
Okay, Forfax, what is your AC without your shield?
16.
So that one misses.
Cool. So the second attack does
Right.
not hit.
Shadow creature.
Yeah, so Gareth isn't moving. The shadow creature attacks Forfax.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll. I think melee attacks automatically hit.
Well, I'll roll an attack roll
It has
just in case
advantage,
we need it.
Attack rolls
Okay.
have advantage.
1 and
Rules
20.
different.
So that is an automatic
Yeah, that's
crit,
right.
so you take 2 death fail saves for Fax.
Okay.
And that's everything for the creature.
Yep.
Torinn, it is your turn.
And he's suffered 2.
But we can't hear you, man.
He suffered 2 death saves, correct?
He
Can you hear
has,
me?
yep. 2 death save
Okay, cool.
fails.
Gotcha. I guess I'll go ahead and make my first attack against him.
Okay, at advantage.
Yeah.
That is enough. Borfax,
Gotcha.
are you aware of anything within the rules of Crucible of Fate that could prevent you from dying at this moment?
No, that's all of it. That's everything I got.
Torinn, how do you eliminate Borfax from Crucible of Fate?
While he's prone on the ground, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. Say, rest easy, my friend. Slide my sword into him and say honor to the dead, and then let my sword go and step back.
And with that, Borfax, you have been eliminated from the Crucible of Fate. And with that also, guys, I know that there's some looting to go on and stuff, but it's been a long day for all of us, so I'm gonna end the game here. We'll get together to do the looting another time. It won't matter until next January, but we'll get it done soon anyway.
Understood.
Thanks very much, guys. I know it's been a super long day and we're all pretty tired, but it was a blast. It kind of like dragged on a bit at the end there, but the first part of the day I think was really fun and amazing. I hope you guys had a good time.
I've had a great time the whole time.
I've been on the edge of my seat, man.
The whole time.
This room
Me too, but mainly because my ass hurts.
This is the exact room I could afford to be in.
This is the room you look forward to being in?
No, this is the exact room I couldn't be in for my tactics to work.
Yeah.
Any other room really fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man, that was
game.
brutal.
With that, guys,
What a
that
game,
is the end of episode 7.3, and we will see you next time. Thanks very much.